Let me introduce you to Great Big Beautiful Life, a powerful, deeply moving novel by Emily Henry. This is not just a book, it is an emotional experience, blending mystery, romance, and reflection. Chosen as the May 2025 pick for Reese's Book Club, this story will touch your heart and stir your soul. At its core, this novel explores the beauty of connection, the weight of secrets, and the search for truth. Emily Henry takes us on a journey, filled with ambition, quiet longing, and moments that whisper louder than words. The title, Great Big Beautiful Life, asks us a question. What makes a life truly beautiful? If you love stories that are rich, layered, and honest, then this book is calling your name. Take a deep breath. Open the first page, because this is not just a story, it is a journey. Now let us meet the unforgettable characters of Great Big Beautiful Life, each one carrying their own story, their own scars, and their own dreams. First, there is Alice Scott, a bright, determined journalist who is still waiting for her big break. She is hopeful, ambitious, and full of questions. Alice believes in truth, but she is about to discover how complicated that truth can be. Then we meet Hayden Anderson, a Pulitzer Prize-winning writer with a sharp mind and a guarded heart. He is brilliant, but wounded. Hayden knows how to tell a story, but he has forgotten how to feel one. And finally, the most mysterious of all, Margaret Ives, an aging heiress, a reclusive legend, a woman with a past that the world has been dying to uncover. But Margaret? She does not give her story away so easily. These three lives collide on Little Crescent Island, a place where secrets sleep in the walls, and every word matters. Together, they will chase a story. But what they find may change all of them forever. Are you ready to turn the page? So why are Alice, Hayden, and Margaret brought together on a remote island? It all begins with an invitation, rare, mysterious, and life-changing. Little Crescent Island is not just a dot on the map. It is an escape, a place where the past lives in shadows, and silence holds more truth than words. Margaret Ives, the reclusive heiress, once the dazzling face of one of America's most scandalous families, has chosen now, in her final chapter, to finally tell her story. But she will not tell it to just anyone. She wants the right voice, the one who can understand her, and the one who will protect the truth she has hidden for decades. So, she invites two writers, strangers yet rivals, to compete for that honor. Alice Scott, a rising journalist, sees this as her one shot. Her moment to prove that she belongs among the greats. She wants the story, but more than that, she wants to be heard. Hayden Anderson, the award-winning writer, already carries success, but he is searching for something more, something real. Beneath his confidence, there is a man who is broken, and Margaret's story may be his way back to feeling human again. For 1 month, Alice and Hayden will live on the island. They will listen to Margaret. They will take note. They will sign strict non-disclosure agreements and follow her rules. Only one of them will be chosen to write her official biography. Only one will get the truth. Only one will walk away with the full story and all the consequences that come with it. But here is the twist. As Margaret begins to speak, her story does not just reveal her past. It begins to unravel the lives of the people listening. Alice, Hayden, even Margaret herself. Because the truth? It is never simple. And the past? It always finds a way to rise, even on an island surrounded by silence. This is not just a competition. It is a test of character, of ambition, of how far someone will go to be the voice of another person's legacy. And in the end, It is not just Margaret's story that needs to be told. It is theirs too. At the heart of Great Big Beautiful Life lies a powerful question. What is more important, the truth or the story we choose to tell? From the moment Alice and Hayden arrive on Little Crescent Island, they are not just listening to Margaret's words, they are trying to decipher them. Because every story Margaret shares is layered, controlled, carefully chosen, and every silence, it speaks louder than the words themselves. Alice wants to uncover the truth. Hayden wants to preserve the beauty of the narrative. But Margaret? She wants to protect something, or someone, from being fully exposed. This creates a constant tension. Who is telling the truth? Who is shaping it into something else? And as the story unfolds, another conflict rises, one they did not expect. Alice and Hayden begin to feel something deeper than rivalry. They come from different worlds. They write in different styles. And yet, something begins to bloom between them. A connection, a spark, a question neither of them dares to say out loud. But love, like truth, is never simple. Their growing bond is tested by the very competition they are in. Can they trust each other when they are fighting for the same story? Then there is Margaret's past, dark, complicated, and filled with choices that still echo into the present. Her life was once a headline, a whirlwind of glamour, loss, and public shame. But behind the headlines, there is a woman who was hurt, a woman who loved, and a woman who still carries guilt. As she shares her memories, piece by piece, Alice and Hayden are forced to see her not as a subject, but as a human being. They realize that this is not just about writing a biography. It is about honoring a life. And with every truth they uncover, they must ask, are they ready to carry someone else's pain? And what will it cost them to tell the story right? In the end, the lines between truth, love, memory, and ambition begin to blur. And sometimes, the most beautiful stories are the ones that hurt the most. In the end, Great Big Beautiful Life is not just a story about a famous woman's secret. It is a reflection, a mirror, held up to every reader asking, what truly makes a life meaningful? Is it success? Is it love? Or is it the courage to speak your truth, even when the world may not be ready to hear it? Through Alice, we see the fire of ambition, the longing to be seen, to matter. Through Hayden, we feel the quiet ache of someone searching for connection, after losing faith in it. And through Margaret, we witness the beauty and the burden of a life fully lived, mistakes, triumphs, regrets, and all. This story reminds us that even the most broken memories can hold grace, that the truth, though painful, can heal, and that sometimes the most meaningful lives are the ones no one ever fully understands. It is a story of love, of loss, and of legacy, because in the end, a great big beautiful life is not about being perfect. It is about being real.